1, 2, 1, 2. Oh dear. You know what this calls for? The Tin of Justice. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a radio from the past, but its interior is a secret. Dr. Z Smith. Good day, brother. How's it cracking, mate? So far, I mean, the stream dropped just a minute ago. No idea why. But Blue Chicken chose 133 beats per minute. So if they get back, because they're still chatting at the moment in Goof On. Shout out to Goof On, by the way. Great channel. Anybody into the UFO thing, you got to go to Alien Girl 111, Goof On. You got to go see Dark Hour Paranormal. You definitely got to go to Third Phase of Moon. Yes, that's how you say it. There's no the. Just thought I'd add that little egg as well, because that pees me off when people say it's ignorant. I gotta run. Lee, sorry guys. Listen, mate, but you just be you, dude. You gotta do what you gotta do. You don't bother about no stupid little YouTube channel when you got things to do. You know? Little Lee G can go take a hike when it comes to your importance, mate. This is for me to have a bit of fun, you know. Ah, that's great. That's great, dude. I'm glad you're all good. I'm glad you're all good. Right. So okay, do you know what, Dr. Z, man? I do like to know people's names, really. I forgot yours, and we had such a long chat as well. I was too busy all about bloody me as normal, probably. Self-centered little bastard. Comes with being with my territory where I'm always on my own writing and stuff. Yeah, that's it, Dean. Yeah, dude. See? I feel better now. I can address you in the correct manner, Dean. I have another friend called Dean, so it's easy to remember. Now, so what I'm going to say, from key C to C, in other words, no, let's go from A to A. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, you know, the scale. So let's give you a clue. Where's my piano on here? I have a piano. Did I put one in here? I damn well should, you know. It's one of the things I absolutely adore. Absolutely adore piano. That's almost Tubular Bells. I can't remember how that goes now. No idea. But I know it's on. I used to love Mike Oldfield. Anybody know Mike Oldfield? Mike Oldfield? No? Right. So we need a key from anywhere from A to B. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. So it's 8, isn't it? It's a magic number. My favourite number is 8. Funny enough. I don't know why. That and but I see loads of 3s all the time. Yeah. I love the infinity. I love the infinity. It's just the forever thing, dude. Toroid, you know, wrapping in on itself. Only road up. What I want. Should I stick? Should we stick a beat at that 133, just to have something rolling along? Should we? Let me see what kind of beat I want to do, because I don't know if I always want to do the straight up dance thing like that all the time. We still need a key, guys, so just keep that in mind. Oh, that started phasing out with the bloody metronome then, so I needed it a bit louder, but can't. So this might be a little bit off, but hey ho, we'll see how it. Oh no, looks quite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One. Right, lovely. I want one there. So let's listen from here. I don't like that one. So what we'll do, we'll move that because I want it. So it's basically at the end of the bar. I can't hear it like that. It has to be back here. Yeah. So that will go straight back into the boom. So where is it? And there. Right, so cool. So we're talking 4 there. So there. Duplicate. See, if I talk about what I'm doing, basically, obviously, you can see what I've just done. Just did a little start of a beat to get us going, to get into something. Then made it more solid up there. There's a continuous thing. This is just real simple stuff I'm doing with you guys. I'm not going to get overcomplicated because I can spend hours on just an instrument. I could change an instrument the way I want it to sound for a particular thing. And I can work on drums until they sound like a real kit doing real drumming. But this isn't that kind of music. It's because it's electronic. You can be electronic. So, you know, so I am. F it. Right. So what I want there though, because I can't just have that. It just gets boring. So I don't want them, do I? No, because that's the wrong repeat. Horrid. It's got to be that one now. That's the one. So this dance thing is just so repetitive to me. I like more progressive rock kind of stuff, but this is fun and easy to do, to show people, you know, the basics of what you could do. You know, it's no different to how they write a song on Pro Tools, which is all the top professionals tools. It's no different. And the system, is no different. So I have a mixing desk, right? I haven't got a 62 channel, graphic equalizer like that length, sliders down here, and there's 500. No, I've got a fair amount of graphic equalization I can do on an input channel, if anybody knows what I'm talking about. But it's a very low budget system, but it just goes to show you can create on a low budget system and still create something reasonable. I mean, the industry would probably laugh their socks off at my methodology and stuff, the way I do things, and the sound I probably create. They'll probably laugh at my mix and everything, because I am unprofessional in those terms, but I try to make it, as best as I can for, on your level. And that's all anybody else can do. Manny, if you're listening from Area 503, that's what I was talking about, is you can just, you can only be you. You can't be someone else. So things are a learning curve, and some things take a long time, and it depends how much time you've got and willing to spend on one particular thing. And I've learned plenty of other things apart from music in my life, like most people, jack of all trades, master of none, Music is one of them. Vocals and music to me is like drinking a cup of coffee. It's just an everyday, it's a lifestyle. I don't think it's a, I'm going on. Who cares? I do love that. No good for this style of. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open this kit up. I know you can sort of see what I'm doing on the screen now. I don't know how to screen share it so you can see literally what I'm doing, but it's more about just the idea. I still need a key, so remember this. A B C D E F G A, one of those. Let's keep that beat going. Is that too loud in the background, by the way? Is that overpowering my vocals or anything? From me talking. Because you don't want that, do you? I want to change this particular snare. Definitely not that. I've deepened that, and I haven't changed it up. Oh, that's awful. Why is that so weird? What I'm doing is I'm shortening the length of the note, if you notice, and playing with the tone, because I want it to go with the drum nicer for what I'm listening to in my head. Shorter, Lee. Shorter. It's too long. Right now she's sitting in there now. Well, that's the sort of thing I want. Now, let's just put this in a second. No, that wasn't what I wanted, Lee. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, guys. I'm zoning in, sorry. At least we're still live. Hey, hasn't kicked me off. I don't know why it did that. I have no idea. Unless the vibrations from the music did something. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just go around that bit for a minute, mate. Take that half. Copy that. Put that that side. Oh no, idiot. Right, there's one beat on the one hit on the end of that doesn't want to be there. Or it does that. Soon find out. Let's do this. I think it's there. So yeah, we don't want that roll twice, so we'll have one. So let's duplicate that and then let the roll come in on the other one. Make that a thing. That's now a whole track, right? So we still need a key. Please don't. Please. I'm just going to ask. I don't like B. Just saying. I have written a song in B, but you know, that's a piano piece. The song in B. So yeah, I want an A, a C, a D, E, F, or G. Be right back. Right, now, what I need to do. What we got here then? Sorry, I gotta go. I hope you do these more often. Oh, bye, John. Thanks for coming, mate. Cheers, buddy. And I'll speak to you soon, I suspect. All right, now then. Where was I? Come on then, Coral. Give us a key. No overpowering. Cool. Oh, thanks for that. I was looking for that comeback, wasn't I? KFC, eh? Okay. So that's where all the, apart from doing 120, this is almost industry sort of starting point is C. So, but thanks for that, because I like C. My vocals don't like it as much as me. But you know, what I want to do here. Second. Is not be. Heaven is closer now today. The sound is in my ears. I can't believe the things you say. They echo what I feel. Just sing the bones until they snap. I scream but no one knows. You say I'm familiar, cold to touch, and then you turn and go. Feels like heaven. Feels like heaven. Probably shouldn't be doing this, should I? Crap. Sorry, I'll get carried away. Sorry. I don't think I should be doing cover versions. This is the thing with this YouTube thing, and I mean, I don't know how that works. You know, would I be able to do that? Because if I could, I'd try it rather than obviously uploading tracks. Sometimes I'll do a couple of live tracks and stuff. But when you're doing someone else's covers, you got to worry about the copyright thing, haven't you? I don't know how. I'm not joining some union or something to pay them homage and stuff, you know, like that. I don't mind paying a little bit, but geez, I think they charge quite a substantial amount to do it. You know, obviously I did a little bit of the getting away with it. Oh, my gigging life. However I look, it's clear to see I love you more than you love me. However I look, it's clear to see I love you more than you love me. Do 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 do. I hate that mirror, it makes me feel so worthless. I'm an original sinner, but when I'm with you, I couldn't care less. I've been getting away with it all my life. However I look, it's clear to see that I love you more than you love me. However I look, it's clear to see I love you more than you love me. That was why I did that really high note earlier in that little rant of mine there. One of the songs that I've always loved is Music. I'm trying to think of his name. One John Cougar Mellencamp, definitely not. Music was my first love, and it will be my last. Music of the future, the music of the past. To live without my music would be impossible to do. In this world of trouble, my music pulls me through. That one. Anybody know? Yeah? No? I do that a lot, bursting into song. I do apologise, bursting into song. I'm supposed to be doing this little project here, but at the moment I'm busy creating something else. A different kind of thing, you know? Like, yeah. You know, like, it's time for shades. Yeah. Get down. Get down on it. Come on in. If you really want it. If you gotta feel it. Get down on it. Get down on it. Whoa, 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 yeah. I heard all the people saying. When I wake up in the morning light. Do you know the first song I think I sung as a 4-year-old in front of people was Donny Osmond, I think. Gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. And if you don't come out tonight when the moon is bright, I'm gonna knock and ring and tap until you do. That one. If anybody knows that. Old git. Hey, 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 hey. Whoa. Won't you come see about me? I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Tell me your troubles and doubts, giving me everything inside and out. Love strange, so real in the dark. Think of the tender things that we were working on. Small dreams may pull us apart. When the light gets into your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't. Yes, that's the sort of stuff I was doing live. Miss it, man. I've still got all the gear. I've got bass speakers that would just blow anybody's place away. It's 3,500 K I've got watts, you know. I had no one to use it with. Well, my partner passed on like a couple of years ago, 4 years ago now, I think it was. Seemed to cease since then. That's why I've needed projects, things to do, you know, ever forwards and all that. Right. So we're in the key of C now. So we got to figure out something that we want in the key of C. All right. So it's just a starting point. It doesn't have to stay there, really. It's just now let's get rid of the piano, because otherwise I'll go and just start playing again, and it'd be like, do you know, I do this all the time. My hands are sweaty. Don't wish it away. Don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, I can honestly say things can only get better. While I'm away, dust out the demons inside, and it won't be long before you and me run to the place in my heart where we hide. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands could be time spent with you, laughing like children. Lost it there, but yeah, somewhere there. I'll get worried now because I'm again get carried away. I need to stop. It's like a drug, man. It's like a drug. When you can do these things, it's just a drug. You just, you know, pick up the tool and away you go. Yeah, who doesn't love Elton? I mean, the other one I love. I mean, that was a little sample, wasn't it? You got to hear it. So, yeah, we'll do this. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man you think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm the rocket man. Rocket man, burning out the fuse out here alone. I'll leave it there. God, I love the genius of Elton John and Bernie Taupin. I mean, geez, just, you know, yes, you never. It's never about people for me. What the person is, it's the material for me. I don't judge anybody. Everybody's got things, you know. I don't give a shit about all that crap. I don't know every song by Elton John by any long shot. I've learned the ones I've learned in my key for me. Other ones I'd have to work on. You know, it takes you time to pick up on where they are. You know, where they start with, and then I've got to transpose that idea to me because I don't play it exactly how they play it. I'm not that accomplished as a pianist, quite frankly. So I have to simplify things. And where I have issues with my wrists, the same as how I play guitar in what's known as dropped D, is because I have a trouble to bend my wrists enough, and stretching my fingers all the time causes me pain up my wrists. I don't want to go on about my silly old wrists, right? But, you know, and pleading, oh, I can't do it because of this, but I, you know, physically can't. So I have to I basically had to learn to play my own way, no matter what anyway. So the whole learning curve thing, you know, would have been really difficult for me anyway. I wouldn't have been able to make I cannot make particular shapes on guitars for a start. So I stick to lead work and stuff and using techniques to layer. And anybody that used to do tape to tape will understand what I mean about layering. You tape it on one thing, put the tape into the next tape, put a new tape into that one, tape across, tape to that one. But what you do is you just keep looping it. But what you need to do is people forget to do is put a new tape in every two loops. So you put a new tape in, tape that lot first back onto a new tape, and then you do the next one, because otherwise you just keep layering obviously over and over and over on a tape. But that's old school shit, you know. But you had to find techniques then as well, you know, years ago. Dude, right. Am I going to get on with this or what? So, what's the time anyway? Jeez. Oh, right, you're okay for that. So, because Goof On will be on tonight. Is there any other shows that are on tonight I should know about? Because Goof On will be on, won't he? He'll be on about 3:05 or whatever. 3:05 in the morning for me is about 11, I think, for you guys. No? What time is it for you guys? No, it won't be that, will it? It'll be 10 o'clock or something like that, won't it, in Florida? I don't know about us. Yeah, busy afternoon for you guys, wasn't it? Right, so we've got the Kia C anyway. Let's because this is just, I'm only here just to muck about. Let's not take this too serious. So we got. Do you know what I used C today? That last song you just heard was in C. That. So that option's out. But this is what I love about music. Now I've got to find a different direction that doesn't sound anything like what that other thing is, but it's still the same kind of beat structure. This is where the so-called work comes into it, because you have to be inventive, don't you? You know. So I don't want to start with a bass line, really, or do I? No, I've still got work to do on the drums quick anyway. So no. Hi-hats. I am a robot. I am a robot. Yeah, anyway. That's the thing about this sort of genre. It's very roboty. And loosen it up just a little bit. That's not. I can loop that stuff. I was going to use more bad language. Do you know what? I was terribly bad, foul mouth the other night. I don't know what I was on. Amy, I'm so sorry. Rude. Talking all over everybody. Don't know when to shut up. It's my character. I've got an annoying character. If I knew me, I wouldn't be my friend. That's what we got. Right. That's the one we want. Now to clip across. Right, that'll do for the minute. Let's loop this bitch for a minute. No, let's just copy that a minute. I want to do verse, chorus on this, so I need to find. We could use C as no, because I said I'd start with C. I said it, so I'll stick with it. All right, I'll stick with it because I ain't scared of no key. Unlock it, mate. Right. Do excuse me, I'm going to smoke. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I'm a musician. It's rock and roll, dude. Rock and roll. I can't be all. This is no serious. You know what I mean? I'm not a businessman. I may have the shirt on, but I'm not a businessman. Maybe white. I am not pure. Okay. All right. All right, so here we go, okay? Okay. What we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna try this one on him, okay? You bastard! I want something nice. I don't want this all the time. Because I like doing this. That's what you get if you hold it down. I don't like holding it. I never hold these things down. I always like to change up the way the riff that they've chosen. Because then you don't sound exactly like it. Anyway, I am going to change this little. Bloody C. Like that. I'm going to let that roll for a bit. Right, so now. Bit boring, isn't it? Yeah, you go start dinner, yeah. Oh. You gotta do what you gotta do. You go do you. I like this bass. What's this? I want something a bit more edgy. So generic. I've heard that so many times. Hate it. What I need. Bloody KFC. With the chips theme song. I remember that as well, if I can remember it. But what I liked was old Hawaii 5-0. What a tune. What a theme tune that was. Get your surfing shorts on, guys. Let's go surfing. Night Rider. Ding ding ling 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 ding 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 ding. Doom diddle doom diddle doom diddle doom doom. Yeah, great tunes. This whole C thing is, you know, let's just approach this a bit differently. Let's not think of bass line. What have we got here? Got that. See how the idea of the song changes, you do things like that. That's generic. Let's try something else a second. See, I love really sweet sounds like that. Got an idea. Bear with me. I'm hating this. What I'm going to do is I am going to scrap that bit and put this repetitive nonsense back in. I want something else from this. It's not delivering right now. Hi, Elena. Hello. How lovely to see you. In fact, lovely to see you all. Cheers for hanging out with a complete lunatic. Good luck with that. I'm trying to have a party, but I can't get a party going in my head on here. I need to relate the party that's going on in here and there and put it on there. It's not really easy when you're just doing it for the sake of doing it. I told you, sometimes it could be good. Sometimes we could get something great come out. Other times it'll be like, yeah, oh well. But I've written thousands of pieces that like that. I just thought I'd invite everybody in to see that a lot of this process with at least this style, you know. Keeping it real, dude. Keeping it real, you know. Do you not feel entertained? I've done a lap of the arena. Oh, I think I'm about to have a cardiac arrest. Hey. Right. I'm going to try something different. I'm going to be getting rid of something, and it's going to be that sequence because I have this habit. I've ended up staying in one key when I do that. Now, if I think about the old way, the way I write songs I write generally with piano, and then it gets turned into a with everything around it. Clearly, excuse me, but for this, you know, it's. My hands are so sweaty, they're sticking. He was born on a winter's day in 1951. And with a slap of a hand, he landed as the only son. Well, his mother and father said, what a lovely boy. We'll teach him what we learned. Oh, yes, just what we learned. We'll dress him up warmly and we'll send him to school. It'll teach him how to fight to be nobody's fool. Oh, oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. I won't do all of it, but I might be able to get away with these little snippets. Yeah, no. James Chadwick, I didn't even realise he was in the chat, dude. Hi, bye. Yeah, okay. Righty-ho. Whatever happened to the Popular Front? He's over there. Splinter! Now, I might have a job for you, Brian. Right. Okay, that's a lot of shit, right? You see, that lighter has it coming to it. So I threw it on the floor. And there it's gonna stay. I'll roll it in the carpet later. It's dead. C. Key of C. Different instrument. Try a different approach, Lee. Okay. Go away, piano. Lighter is part of the beat, mate. Well, it was. I just beat it over there. It landed somewhere over the rainbow, over there. I like the old man voice. I want to go to the place. I dread that day. I truly do. I know we all got to get there, but geez, you know, you don't have to be serious. I hope I can be like old Tomlet to turn me on. You just leave it all up to me. I'll tell you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to rule my world. You don't have to be cruel. Oh, dear. Terrible. Get up, Poppy, up there! Oh, here we go. Get up! Stay on the scene like a sex machine. You said a feeling through your bones. Get it together. Right on. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. Bobby Brown, indeed. I love Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown is not Bobby Brown, James Brown, sorry. I was thinking of Bobby Brown as I said it because I was just about to every little step I take, we will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. Every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. I can't sleep at night, toss and turn. That was shite. Long time since I've done that. It's like I love a bit of Alexander O'Neill and stuff as well. I love all music. I don't play favourites. I really don't. People ask me who my favourite artist. Don't ask me that. I am a listener. I love music. I don't care. Still, I have my limits, and there's some particular people that, let's just say, they don't turn me on. That's polite, isn't it? And I suspect that anything I do, I suspect there's a lot of people that think I'm complete and utter shite, and they're entitled to their opinion because that's what freedom is. You know? Freedom to freaking hate me if they want, you know? Or maybe hate's a strong word. I don't hate anybody. No one deserves hate. It just wastes your energy as well, dude. It's a lot of power you give away doing that. And other people living in your head as well. You don't want that. That's the other one. Someone name a song quick and I'll see if I can just jam it quick. Not piano, but just, vocalize. Because I've done, obviously, you if anybody's been here all most of the time tonight, you've seen that what I do muck about with. Like that I did earlier. If you noticed, anybody, what I was playing earlier, I don't know if anybody noticed, it was called Mary's Prayer. And for the life of me, I always forget his name. It's not Richard. It's not Marx. I can't remember his name. Everything is wonderful. That's it, yeah. Everything is wonderful. Being here is heavenly. Every single day she says everything is free. I used to be so careless, as if I couldn't care less. Did I have to make mistakes when I was Mary's Prayer? Suddenly the heavens rolled, suddenly the rain came down, suddenly was washed away the Mary that I knew. So when you find somebody to care, think of me and celebrate. I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's Prayer. So if I say, save me, be the light in my eyes. If I say 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven for me. Blessed is the one who shares your power and your beauty, Mary. Blessed is the millionaire who shares your wedding day. So when you find somebody who cares, think of me and celebrate. I made such a big mistake when I was Mary's prayer. So if I say, save me, be the light in my eyes. If I say 10 Hail Marys, leave a light on in heaven for me. If you want the fruit to fall, you have to give the tree a shake. If you shake the tree too hard, the bough is gonna break. But if I can't reach the top of the tree, Mary, you can hold me up there. What I wouldn't give to be when I was Mary's prayer. And I got carried away again, haven't I? Sorry. Oh, you know. Oh, I missed doing the cover versions live. Just had a mad flashback then. Brought a tear to my eye. Rock on, man. Fuck me. Oh, God. And I still haven't done this thing. Is everybody okay? Like, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no, I'm getting a bit carried away with the old covery version-y thing. And I probably won't be able to get away with it forever, will I? If I ever get anybody else watching, I think it's going to come to a point where someone's going to tell me off or knock the stream off. You know. Do you know, there's a song I wrote for my wife. She's had, I don't know if you mind me telling this. She's had issues, long term. And when I met her, she gave up her bedroom, and I built a bed downstairs that folded up against the wall. She did this so that I could have a studio and create music. Just that, you know, when someone does that sort of thing off their own back for someone else, the thing she's just great. Anyway, my wife's great. It's an amazing woman. I mean, I'm blessed, dude. I mean, like, got a studio. My wife, it's late at night. My wife doesn't care what I go. She loves to do music and stuff, but she's also not someone who blows sunshine up my arse, because I don't need that. No one needs that. It's nice to be told you're great, but you definitely, I don't think you don't want to be with a crazed fan. Not that I've really come across that. I've only ever come across sheer fun and stuff in a pub and a private party or club or on a boat. It's, you know, that's mad times, dude. Right. This blooming key's eluding me, isn't it? My hands are so sweaty. If you could see it, you'd be stay away. This room gets so hot, like I said, because I haven't got air conditioning, anything like that. A fan at the best of times, which may be a good idea to get, but I don't want a bass, do I? Well, I'm going to keep it going for a short time longer. I'm not going to go for too much longer because obviously people got things to do. You don't want me doing this all night. Do look like a lady. Do look like a lady. I can't put power into that one. I have to do that on the bottom, so I can't use the diaphragm on that because to get even that sort of, because I'd have to be more. Do look like a lady, and then that grates my throat because I haven't got natural gravel. So then I'd have to go. Really, I'd have to go. Do look like a lady, ba-dum, ba-dum. Do look like a lady. It'd have to be up there, you know, or I might be able to do it slightly higher. Do look like a lady. Oh, that's lower. How am I doing? Do look like a lady. Ba-da-ba. Do look like a lady. Ooh, that's weird. Do look like a lady. I think that's about as high as I could do it. Do look like a lady. Yeah, because I can kind of feel me hitting the edge of my range up there. So this is the problem I've always had. See, like, because I loved all the rock music, of course I did. You know, the whole glam rock and the prog rock. I loved Queen. Just loved so many bands. You know, you do as a lad growing up. There was so much music in the 80s. The 80s was the era of everything is new: skateboarding, BMXing, gaming. You know, arcades. Oh man. Styles, hairstyles, clothes styles, do what you like. God, it was so innovative. Technologies just come like that from the 80s was just so exciting at the same time as being scary. And anybody that lived through the 80s knows exactly what I'm on about. And constant fear, duck and cover crap and shit, you know. Oh, yeah. But Queen. Well, I can only do a little bit because obviously his key, mate, is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, he's one of the best singers ever to exist. Very, very big range the guy had as well. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now you've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. My actual favourite one of Queen, well, favourite one is It's a Kind of Magic for some reason. I don't know what it is about that track. Just love it. It's that constancy. This rage that lasts. Oh, I can't even even start like this rage that lasts 1,000 years will still be done. Is this a kind of magic? It's a kind of magic. There can be only one. This rage that lasts 1,000 years will soon be done. Is this a kind of magic? There can be only one. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, there's no comparison, is there? I ain't no Freddie Mercury, man. I ain't no Freddie Mercury. You are the one who makes me happy when everything else is grey. Yours is the voice that wakes me mornings and kicks me out to the day. You are the crowd that sits quietly and listens to all the mad sense I make. You are one of the two things worth remembering. And if it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? I've done loads on this track, you know. I am skilled musician. Can write in 10 minutes. Told you, it's all easy. Really easy. This one note thing, go away. Some people might recognise the Alien Girl sounds in there. And I think I changed him. Audio Slave. Audio Slave. Do you know, you're going to have to remind me of a song because I don't know every artist. Clearly, you know, I'd probably know a song that they've done because I'm like that. I'll a lot of the time I'll remember a title or lyrics to a song and won't recall the artist, but I'll probably recall every single bloody lyric. It's crazy. Apart from one of my likes was one of the links that I had with my old keyboard partner was David Bowie, and yet, you know, in my music collection I've got zero because I used to go around his house and we used to listen to David Bowie all the time around his house. So when it came to me collecting music, I didn't really bother with the David Bowie thing because I thought, John's got everything. I'll download it one day. Yeah, that didn't work. So I got no Bowie. But you know, I know they probably got it on iTunes or whatever. But, you know. I can listen to him on YouTube, you know. It's all good, isn't it? It's what's great. Yeah, Queen was out of this world. Absolute, I mean, genius level we're talking there. We're talking writing of a genius. This is what I've always wanted to is to collaborate with a writer, because obviously I can sing, I can play, I can write music. So therefore, if someone came up with a song, I can take those lyrics and turn them into a piece of music and a vocal piece. You know, like anybody else that can sing and play instruments, you know, they'll find that way of doing it. You know, it's no different. But it's nice for people like Elton John to be able to go and play with orchestras and everything and go into multi-million pound studios and stuff. But geez, that takes some funding. And unless you're Mr. Beautiful, mate, you're not getting nowhere. He only got through because of back in them days, looks was not the issue. It really wasn't. It was to some bands, but not. I mean, there's, you know, as you know, look at the Rolling Stones, and got no disrespect to the guys, but they're not a bunch of good-looking lads. They're like myself. They're, you know, one of the ugly bunch. You know, one of the fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down, sort of shit. You know, we got to make use of the tools we've got. Back in them, see, I missed my era really, because back in them days, they wouldn't give a shit about what I looked like. Whereas now, definitely, yeah, 100%. It's all, what could we do with his character now? Well, what do we need to change about his look? Yeah, we can't have him having that haircut. Really not of this, not of the today. We're not going to sell him like that. Yeah, you're not going to make your money, because all they're interested in is making them the money. They're not interested in you. You'll just become a product, and I can't do that. Never been able to sell my soul, sort of shit like that. So, what you call a struggling, what would you call that? No, I'm not struggling. I don't struggle. That's bullshit. Not to create, anyway. Struggle with the financial side of things, because, you know, musical instruments are a damn lot of money and stuff, you know. And over the years, like I said, I've got a full sound system. I bought the sound system. Basically, my friend bought lights. You know, so between us, we had a full stage setup. We used to have a big rig around us. Yeah, the full proper works. The reason we used to get a lot of work is because we used to surprise people with how much equipment we had for a trio. You know, because we had a guitarist, and but you know, we got the work because we used to obviously blow them away with the, like, it looked pro. You know, if you're gonna do shit, go all out, don't you? So we did, and it paid off, because I got many agents that, if they were still about today, and if there was still such a thing as that, I'm sure to say if I phoned them, I could probably get work again. I've got a lot of covers I've made on this latest system that I've put together. So I've got a few, plus playing a few piano songs. I could get a set out there, easy peasy, lazy, you know. So that would be good. But I do prefer to work with other people. I don't want to do this on my own. And not to mention the fact the roadieing of all this equipment it's a lot. And then you need a van. So without a partner to go halves with the van, I'd have to go and hire it. Then the amount of money that I doing it on my own, I wouldn't be able to afford it, because I'd have to hire a van. And the van, I'd have to leave at least £100 deposit, 60 quid for the van or whatever it is for the night. You know, most I could probably get as a solo artist would be 150 quid if I'm lucky in a pub or club. I don't really know the going rate either anymore, because back in them days, our trio, I used to charge from 270 to over 1,500. So it depended on if it was Christmas or New Year. And people didn't even blink an eye paying it. So, you know, I'm not blowing my own trumpet there, but, you know, we sounded all right live. It was all right. It was good. Never really a lot of issues or anything on stage. It was all pretty good. Great response. We had fantastic response, I really must admit. Kick Liquid, we were called at one point, for most of the time, with because we're 90% water, aren't we? The old kick drum, Kick Liquid, an emblem and everything. Then I had Newton's Descent. You can find some Newton's Descent covers online. I don't think I've made them private. So if you went to Newton's Descent, as in Isaac Newton, Newton's Descent, there's some covers there that I've done. And if you go to Trusting Change, I work with Stag Chadwick, who was James Chadwick, who was in the chat earlier. Sorry. earlier, and I occasionally work with him on some projects, and we call that particular project "Trusting Change," because I wrote a song called "Trusting Change" after the passing of our friend John, my working colleague. So yeah, I don't think that song is actually on Trusting Change. Yeah, on the actual Trusting Change site. The Trusting Change song is on the Trusting Change site. And please check out There's Only Now on this channel. That's my latest song. Because there's a difference. Obviously, this is a track because there's no vocals. So a song is defined by the fact it's got sing song. So, but singing. So I'm rambling. Right, what's the time anyway? Right, you guys are well. You don't have to stay, do you? You can drop off at any point, and if I see the crowd go down, because I know Richie will be on. Is Richie on? Can anybody tell me? I could escape this feeling with my child girl. I'm a wreck without my little child girl. I hear hearts beating loud as thunder. Saw these stars crushing. Do, 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 do. Used to do that one. I'm a mess without my little child girl. Wake up in the morning, where's my little child girl? I hear her heart beating loud as thunder. I saw these stars crushing down. I feel them tragic like I'm Marlon Brando. When I look at my child girl, I could pretend that thing really meant too much. When I look at my child girl. Okay, cool, Eleanor. Is it 3:05 in the morning? Well, it's not for you, is it? It's 11:05. Is it for you guys? Well, you guys, I don't know where you're from, Eleanor. I don't know if you're from the States or from Oz, because there appears to be mainly the US and Oz. Well, I'm going to take one of these instruments. I've got to change it. Oh, don't do that. I don't need that. I don't go much on this one. This particular plugin comes with it. Their excuse for a piano. Just no. Just what the. That was poor. But that is a terrible piano. It's not a piano. It's just some key thing. Cool. Okay, got you. So yeah. Is it so he's on in 2 hours, is he? Is it 2 hours time? Pretty much? Or an hour's time? And yeah, 2 hours time, isn't it? Yeah, but you listen to the difference in my piano. I mean, I'll put this one a little bit with it, but my piano is just of this Yamaha area. Obviously, to any of these sort of things, plugins, because it's raw live. It's not analog, but you don't want a piano analog way. Say that, who wouldn't want a baby grand or a grand? I would. You need a property to bloody put it in. I couldn't fit a blooming cat. I can't swing a cat in here, so yeah, this piano is just so much sweeter. It's just so much nicer. Yeah, one of the I remember the words to my own song. This is not really very good song. I don't have a lot of faith in my own writing. It is what it is. I'm not a songwriter, so I have to make do with what I've got, tools I've got. Like I said, if anybody knows a songwriter, throw them my way. If I like what they write, and I can come up with something that works with what they're doing. God dang, I'll eat their hand. I'll rip their hand off. Let's do some work. Yeah, that's why it was great with Alien Girl. When I found out from Misty OC Dragons, Misty OC Dragons, when she said that Alien Girl wanted some music, I'm like, oh, a project, something I don't, something to do. Great love. Not all of those tracks that I've done for her are the sort of tracks that should be released though as a track per se, because I wrote for her to have things right in the background that just repeat themselves quite a lot as well. So there's a lot of repetitiveness in some of those tracks. Some of them, don't get me wrong, I wrote them as a track, like Zeta R Dance Party and Escape to the Stars, which is another one that I love that one. She hasn't released that one yet, or you haven't heard that one either yet. But she's played Traveling the Astral Plane, the one with the sneaky bit of Star Trek in it, at 3 minutes 21. I think that Star Trek piece is. It breaks and then it goes the entry do 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 do, that bit. If anybody knows, if we only got any Trekkies in here. I mean, we're all into the fringe, so I suppose most people were into. My favourite sci-fi, funny enough, was Farscape. Farscape was superior, fantastically done. The piece of music that opened me up was my brother when I was 11. My older brother Phil. He said, "Lay down on the floor." He said, "Stick these headphones on. I've got this album you need to listen to." And he played me War of the Worlds, Jeff Wayne. That was a bit of a trigger. Believe you me, that was a trigger. Part of a trigger point. I mean, I remember how I just exploded my mind and the idea of it, but I went further with it, in your head like you do. I mean, they're talking about Martians. That's like 1940 stuff. I went way off in different directions. Esoteric stuff and woo-woo. Because, man, why not? Life, dude. But not as we know it. It's life, Jim. But not as we know it. It's life, Jim. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim. We cannot change the laws of physics, laws of physics, laws of physics. We cannot change the laws of physics, laws of physics, Jim. Thinking of something similar to that then. It's still on this key, C, of C. No shapes inside. No shapes inside. Shapes inside. Oh, some beautiful songs from that. The summer sun is fading as the year grows old. Darker days are drawing near. Those winter winds will be much colder, 'cause you're not here. Like the sun through the trees, you came to love me. Like a leaf on a breeze, you blew away. Weird key there. Yeah. Through autumn's golden gown, we used to kick our way. You always loved this time of year. Those winter winds. I can't remember how it goes. I used to do that one as well. Just to myself, just playing on my own when I'm alone. I didn't do a lot of playing piano live because I didn't really pick up this skill of playing and singing at the same time until, believe it or not, my wife bought me this piano on my 40th birthday. So I thought, wow, I've got some work to do here, haven't I? And my first track is on YouTube. It's that I was playing it earlier. That I think it was no, I wasn't playing it earlier. It's Highway Affair that's on YouTube, and it's the sound of my feet echoed on the cold concrete. Since morning I put miles on these boots, but in the black damp air, though I couldn't tell from just where, I heard a sound, 2 headlights came shining through. I got my thumb out fast, I knew this car would be the last to pass, but this night wasn't close to its fine end. 'Cause pulling up nice and slow, she asked me where I wanted to go. So I threw in my bag and we raced off around the bend. And this was a highway affair, speeding in the cool night air, the kind I dreamed about when I was young. There were fleeting moments in the night, but fleeting moments can be right. She had a little left to burn, and I wanted nothing in return. Doing it again. Off schedule. Wow. I've been going. How long have I been going? Oh, it's only an hour and 45 minutes. Not as long as I thought. This C thing is really bugging me because I want to write something half decent. I don't want to just throw stuff out. This is why I've been holding back from doing this live thing. Okay, because I don't want to bore everybody with having to sit and watch me do this crap, and not have a result from it. I'd love it if obviously I could just bang, there's a tune, guys, isn't that cool? I'd be overthinking about it, but yeah. Whoa, we don't want that. Oh, no. We don't know microphones, Lee. No. Looping, mate. Looping. Right. Right. I hope everybody's happy who's ever still here. All three of you. Wonderful that you stayed. It's really nice. It doesn't matter how many people because we're a close little close net little family. You know, I would love to have seen obviously Amy Alien go in there and Area 503. Don't know if they got the message. Don't know if they've subscribed. Really, to be fair. I mean, like I said earlier, if I knew me, I wouldn't want to be my friend. Not the way I acted the other night, taking over from everybody, speaking over everybody. I'm a bit like Richie Giordano. Beats myself up a little bit about things, You've got to look at yourself though, haven't you? And beat yourself in the arse occasionally, ain't you? Surely. No? I don't know. Should I? Keep you on the feet on the ground, like, Right, let's sit now. Oh no. It's just notes. It's just notes. Once you know where certain classical, Grand AM radio, platinum, that dance guitar, that is so sweet. That is. Classical. Where's the piano? This is wrong. Pianos, please. Don't want piccolos. Really? What is going on? Why not just leave clap? This is actually leave that up and move up. I'm looking for a particular Nexus, which is the older one. That's not it, because I know the older one. There's the piano on it that I like, you see. It has definitely got the piano that I like. Oh, jeez. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Is that one there? Gotta find it somewhere. Yes! There she be. Right, classics. Now, you want strings? We want... What is not going my way here? What the hell? It's on. Oh, there they are, separate, aren't they? Right, okay. Full. See, this is more like that. Why am I doing that? Anyway, that's the top. Along the long road, along the long road, in a world of magnets and miracles, our thoughts strayed constantly and without boundaries. The ringing of the division bell had begun. Along the long road and on down the causeway, do they still live there by the cut? There was a ragged band that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures trying to tie us to the ground, to a life consumed by slow decay. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the race was sweeter. remember it. The dome is glowing. The water flowing. Forever and ever. Now it's going to be a mad way to use the piano. Now here we go. See what we can do with that. It's in C. One, two. Well, that first bit, I think I got away with it. Round of applause for myself. I've got a groove that I like. We'll stick with this. Why not, eh? So that's come out wrong. Gone out of time right now. What that is, no idea. Why? Ah, I was right. Okay. Duplicate that for a minute. Let's have a look at this right now. So we got. Right, let's whack this in a second. It's pretty standard, this. Wrong! Right, that should be enough to loop. Hey, I was just saying, well, earlier about I wish Amy was here. I miss her so. Words to that effect. I was really nice. Hi. Everybody needs, I've already said everybody needs to go to see Alien Girl 111, like and subscribe, share, all that malarkey. Same as Goof On, same as Dark Hour Paranormal. All those guys, love all those guys. Third Phase of Moon, brilliant. Just brilliant. Brilliant. Somewhere to go for all us freaks to go in there, chat about our crazy ideas. Yeah, no. You've missed some cover versions as well that I've been mucking about with Amy. It's been a shame. Yeah. Oh yeah, William Carr. Hi, dude. Do you know I'm so ignorant. So ignorant. Sorry for not noticing you. My Canadian friend. I do believe you're from Canada. I could be wrong there. If I am wrong, I'm sorry. But you know, as I recall, you're good friends with Amy, or at least Twitter friend, whatever. Could be right there. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Amy. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It's not. Like I said, I have taken a few. This has grown over the years, and I've moved. I always move it around. I end up moving it around, but I seem to have found a little place. The way I've got it set up is more usable, more user friendly. It's just more ergonomic. Feng shui as well, actually, because I can walk into the room and I can walk around and then walk straight back out again. You know, I can walk straight in through the room, turn around and walk straight back out again as a flow. Everything's to the walls kind of thing. And believe me, it's a task to do in such a small space. If you could actually physically see the size of the space that I've actually got, it's quite small. Like I was saying, it's about 8 foot across, maybe 10. Sorry, 10 foot across. I'd say 10 foot across. It's, yeah, 10. No, it's not. No, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be. Just look at that. It's been a long time since I did all the work in it. You know, all the stud walls, all the soundproofing behind and stuff. Should we let Amy hear Alien Girl 111, everybody? Like and subscribe. Would Alien Girl like to hear something I was working on? Maybe that I may donate. If you're interested in the track, you might not even want it. Like I said, I've sent you 19. You don't have to use them all. Some of them were, like I said, for meant to be right in the background, and they're just loopy kind of songs. Loopy. Yeah, they're just looped songs. Yeah, so a lot of them could be just in the background. You'll know that by there's one that's 10 minutes. I think it's about third track in on the. You know, I can't remember the name of it offhand. But it's quite long. It's about 10 minutes long, and it will get boring for people if you release that kind of thing. So just bear that in mind, that some of them were written as tracks. Some of them were written as just musical background pieces that should just be in the background. Yeah. We partying over here, you know. We I don't know whether I should change the. Yeah, let's do the, because it goes bit papal. You know, I like the papal, you know. I'm a papal guy. Oh, my whole studio is papal. Papal and blue ceiling, you know. It's great. Love it. I don't know what accent that was. I love to do accents. I burst into different characters all the time. You know, I do a lot of that. I do apologise. I jump into the Scottish occasionally, and you wouldn't even notice because you're straight out with it. You know, I don't even sometimes realise I do it because I like to roll words around in different languages and different vocals, because people sing differently, and you can sing differently. Like Wet, Wet, Wet was a Scottish band, and I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. You know, he's got a particular way of singing. It's in the voice. You can hear it in the voice. Same as Irish. You can hear the Irish straight away if they're like that. You know, you remember Take That, and that's what they were like when they talk. You know, they got that nice. I think it's Southern Irish. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, lads, if I'm insulting you. And that was terrible. Well, just insulting you because it just wasn't right. But yeah, well, sometimes I can go right off on one. So I'm sorry if you feel offended by me doing accents and stuff. It is not an offensive thing. I would take vocals as wondrous and wonderful, lovely and interesting, and I love to hear them. I love all accents. I think it's great when someone's got an accent. To you guys, I've got an accent. If Americans and like I said, the Aussies is one of the greats. I love the Aussie, the way Aussies speak. I don't know the difference between doing a southern, east, west, north, or south. But I think sometimes I think in different areas, some of them go down on the end, and some of them go up. There's some weird variations on it, and obviously, being English, what do I know? I don't live there, so I'm not used to the. It's like me knowing Scottish, Welsh, and Irish to a point, which are the main ones, and then you've got the Liverpool and things, you know. Manchester's like that, you know. Hey, I think they're a bit more like that, a bit more laid back. I think Alien Addict, I think he's more Manchester way. I'm not 100% sure. I think he's like that, you know. So, yeah, I do love accents. I love accents, indeed. That's why I burst into him now. Anyway, here we go. Woo! Yeah! The reason I chose that sort of groove is because at that particular time when I started playing with the piano, what happened was over here, as I expect to hear a lot of the people, always sounds like a farmer over here, doesn't he? I reckon I should have a bit of grass hanging out of my mouth, shouldn't I? Right. What was I thinking of doing? Oh yeah, piano. What it was, I was thinking of this piano is so wrong for that. Feel right, the music sounds better with you. I feel right, the music sounds better with you. The love might bring us back together. Ooh, baby. I feel right, the music sounds better with you. And love might bring us back together. Ooh, baby, I feel right. The music sounds better with you. And love might bring us back together. Ooh, baby, I feel right. The music sounds better with you. Love might bring us back together. Ooh, baby. I feel right. The music sounds better with you. So anyway, that's where I got that from. Or the idea of that little piece. No, I'm not plagiarizing. As you can tell. Guys, the time is getting on. The time is racing, isn't it? I'm just starting to get comfy. See, this is the thing. You just start getting comfy. This is why sometimes, do you know, the amount of hours, Amy, I spent on those 19 songs. I didn't sleep a lot. Because I mean, if you think about the time, from the time you asked, or you put out the signal of you wanted something, to the time you started receiving the tracks through email, one at a time, after I had to obviously reformat them to MP3 so they'd fit through the mail. Oh, WAV files are so much better because it's the entire message. You lose something with MP3, it just takes something away from it. But, you know, it is what it is. At least you got the tracks. I can't afford to get them properly produced. Yeah, properly produced. I mean, yeah, I can only do what I can do. I have my my abilities, my limits. Yeah, you spin me right around. It does. It's got that. Yeah, it's similar sort of thing. See, it's from my era, and I obviously clearly our era, because you know. Yeah, I get to know your name. And I get to move in just a little bit closer. That was a bad crack. All I know is that you feel, you look like you're lots of fun. Open up your love and I want some. I got my eyes on you. Yeah. Yeah, terrible. Terrible. Sorry about that, guys. There's some songs just shouldn't do. Or at least I shouldn't. I walk along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Meet a girl like you. A cloud appears above your head. A beam of light comes shining down on you. Shining down on you. I think that's on Trusting Change. If you want to go to the channel, like I said, there's Newton's Descent that I was involved with. And my it's gone now, so I don't upload anymore. Newton's Descent that we did cover versions, and there's Trusting Change. So if you go to any one of those two sites, there's tracks on there that I've done cover versions. There's I think there's Simple Minds on there. There's Shout by Tears for Fears. Not what else is on there. Oh, there's quite a lot. Newton's Descent stuff. There's a few on there as well. They're not that fantastic, but you know, they're covers that I threw up there just to have something on there. At one point I tried to move away from the covers, see, because obviously you want to get your own little You only need a little piece of action going on, don't you? Hence why I wrote There's Only Now recently, because I thought, well, you know, I've got this tune in my head. I've got to at least do something with it, even if it's not great. You know, it's just what it is. You know, bit of positivity in a crappy time. You know, I think we all need that as well. And that song is super, super positive. Oh, well, I wrote it to be positive. Just talking about, you know, making all these plans and everything about tomorrow. You know, we all know, you know, the old saying, tomorrow never comes, yesterday never leaves, you know. And I was just playing on that sort of attitude that, you know, there is only now. Every moment is now. It's only now. You go to sleep, you don't know what's going on. It's just when you wake up, there is only now and now and now and now and now. And every moment's changeable. And every moment you can move on, and every moment you can make a new choice. And that's what that song's about. It's about there's only now. Time is an illusion. You know? Breathe in every moment. The only time that matters is now, because there is only now. There you go. Now I want epic dance leads. I love this sound. I've used this sound quite a lot. I've used this. I'm trying to think of what track it was. It's not Zeta or our dance party. Oh, did you want to hear that track, Amy? If you're still in the chat, did you want me to play that track? Because I can save this. I can load the other one. Shall I let her listen, guys? Shall I? I think I should. I could hold it back, you know. Hey, it's just another one I'm working on, dude. You know. Oh, I'm so hot. Right, so let's do this. Open up Leegi Project 1. It's just the title for now. Oh, Thomas, you're literally Gen X, same as me, dude. If you're going on 53, same as me. Same as Richie Giordano. He's exactly the same era. I don't know what it is about this UFO thing. I think because we were switched on by that Bob Lazar thing as well. You know, I mean, of course there was War of the Worlds and there was alien stuff before it because of the 1947 stuff that went on. Obviously, all these films that came up. But well, 1950s anyway. The 50s was the era of the alien movies and stuff, wasn't it? Really, the main one that started it all off. There was a craze for it, wasn't there? Especially in the States. But obviously, I think a lot of it started from that when Orson Welles did War of the Worlds live on the radio. People ran in ahead. But people died on that. It was terrible. Yeah, well, you know what you say to that, Tom, innit? I know you don't really use Thomas. I know your name is Thomas, but Tom, mate, I don't know what to say to people when they say things like this to me, because obviously that is so profound. You know, when people make those statements, the first thing you do is like, oh, shut up, Mush. You're full of. But who am I? I haven't experienced it, and I've seen orbs. You know, like I said, and I've seen them. Like I could jump up and touch him. My mate sat right there, and he happens to be asleep. Am I the only bastard seeing these things? And it's really annoying. So I'm totally with you on the people, you know, trying to believe your thing on the whole thing. And dude, you know, I feel for you, bro. But obviously you've learned to deal with it, and you carry on the best you can do, and more power to you, dude. You know, you either embrace it and try and learn from it, because, you know, shit, dude, you're privileged in a way. Not being that. I hope nothing horrible happens if you do get taken and whatever. If you did get taken, I hope nothing nasty happened. I hope they only tried to enlighten you or something, because all the fear mongering on this thing. I mean, I just don't see why, if they've been about for thousands of years, terrestrial and non-terrestrial, and, you know, watching over us or whatever, taking control like a lot of people believe. And I think, you know, there's nothing you can do about it anyway, dude. Obviously they can take us, like, put us into a sleep state and stuff. They know our brain waves. The technology's so superior. They could be billions of years ahead of us. We have no idea of the whole thing, because everything's hidden, isn't it? You know, look, I was ranting on about the other night, and like I said, Amy, alien girl, I think I went on a little bit the other night, and I did rant a little, not just a little, quite a lot. And I'm one of them people. I think I've got a little bit. I don't want to mock people that have this, but Asperger's and those sort of things. But I think partly that is my issue, because I have a real problem of not stopping when I've got something in my head and I want to speak it out. I just don't know when to stop, and it's really hard for me unless I get that whole thought out. It's like it grates on me. It's like drawers. I've got to have knives and forks and stuff in the drawers in the right order and in the right way. And when people just chuck them in there, I kind of almost pick on people for it, because, geez, I got issues with it. I really have. I know it's OCD and stuff, but I'm very particular about how I have to have things, even coffee. And I think it's a lot of it as well as from doing this kind of stuff for you, the program. Anyway, alien girl, are you still there? Give us a nod if you are. At least say, yep. Yep. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she's gone. Well, let's play this anyway and have a little go through it again. Like I said, it's not. Remembering this is to talk over, so it'd be more in the background. Why isn't this changing? 133 beats per minute. This is. I lied. 146. It was this next one that was 133. Tom, if I stuck my actual bass bins on, that's why I don't have the bass bins in it. I've only got I've got two 500-watt side speakers there, which are top, middle, and bottom. Right, so you've got a bit of bottom end, but they're my top and middle. My bass bins sit underneath them, and they're about this high. So from my seat, they're about a little bit taller than the amp there. Not the top part, the bottom part. They're slightly taller than that, but they're very deep and quite thin. But they're 18-inch bass cones, bass bins, and it's 2,600 watts just for the bass. And then that system there is 1,000 watts. So altogether, 3,600 watts plus the monitoring system that I've got, because I've got floor monitors and I've got rear monitors too. Blimey. Eleanor. It's funny how, isn't it? Right. It's funny how it's like everywhere we go, right? Because obviously I wasn't even thinking about doing this thing here, right? But I'll load the other one back up whilst I'm doing this. I'll probably shut it off in a minute, because obviously it's getting late for you guys, and you got another show. You don't want to sit here all night with me. Let's load up number 2 again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's funny how I met everybody just casually chatting in the chat. Now I stayed off of all these things. I don't Twitter too much. I'll occasionally flick through it. I loathe and detest entirely Facebook. What I hate with this whole society is that people willing to talk to each other, feeling no consequence. Because, yeah, freedom of speech. But dude, do you really have to go around just finding people to hate? Why do you bother? You know, you go into these sites, if you don't like them, fucking piss off. There's loads of other places, isn't there? There's the whole world is your oyster, jobby, you know. I don't understand Well, you get the trolls and stuff that go around just to try and get people to buy it, and that's why I've avoided this whole thing, because as a musician, it comes with the territory that you have to be a little bit maybe confident, at least when you're on a stage. But a lot of people misconstrued that with arrogance. Confidence and arrogance are so close, aren't they? And to a lot of people, I think I am seen as arrogant because I can be really so confident sometimes. What they don't realize is I have to do that if I want anybody to listen to the music I create. I mean, because what's the point of creating music if you're the only one's ever going to hear it? You know, you want everybody to hear it. Any musician would tell you that. They, you know, but I'm not desperate. Not desperate. I've never been a proponent of fanidom or whatever. What do you want to call it? I've never put people on too high a pedestal. Yes, I admire artists and stuff, but I've never been a fan. Not of sport, not of, and I love some sports. I love quite a lot of sports, but I love musicians, a lot of them. But I also don't get on with a lot of them because of the ego thing. And like I said, confidence can be misconstrued for arrogance. Even I could get it wrong, couldn't I? You know, anybody can get it wrong with someone thinking that they're being arrogant when they're being confident with themselves. Some people can be confident easily. Other people have to use a bit of something else. I suppose I cover my confidence with comedy a little bit, you know, because I'm not that confident. You know, yeah, I can sing a bit. I can do a bit of music. But like I was saying at the beginning of the show, or near the beginning, there's taught musicians out there that have been through college and everything. They've got degrees. They can read music for a start. I can't read a note. I know what A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A is, and I know what major and minor is to a point. But I couldn't tell you all the ins and outs of what the timing's called. And so, like I say, I have to learn by mistake. I was saying to Manny from Area 503, great dude. Love that dude. Great dude. He reminds me of a friend I had for many, many years. And he seems to remind me a lot of his mannerisms and the way he is. Cool dude. Laugh a minute, but also has that serious crunch, you know. Critical thinker. Love it. I don't know what I was saying now. I've gone off on a tangent, haven't I? Hey, tangent. We all love tangents. Hey, let's hear this thing again. I'll shut up because I'm just going on about myself. Oh, self. That's a Leo thing, see, I think. Very selfish bastards we are. There's other people in the chat, Lee. Let's talk to them. Well, there's Eleanor, Thomas. Who else have we got in it? Is it Eleanor or Elena? I don't know how you'd say that. I hope I would say Eleanor, but maybe Elena. Yeah, exactly. I do like that. Stop. Well done, Tom. Stop crying and put the power they gave you to work. Yeah, all right. Someone gave me the power. I didn't earn it, did I? Hey? long hours of Kraftwerk. That's where I started playing keyboard. So it's Silence is golden, but my eyes still see. Silence is golden, golden, but my eyes still see. Now, I think I've had enough of this for today. So what I'm going to do, imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. I'm going to say bye, guys. I'm going to tap out. Been doing this a few hours, you know, nearly 3, in fact. And I hope the people that came had a wonderful time. I enjoyed myself, even though I got lost here and there and I went off on little tangents and I wrote other tunes. But like I said, I'm not here to come here every day and write a track per, you know, and if luck has it, something comes out. If luck doesn't, yeah. We're at the will of the stars. We're at the will of the universe, aren't we, guys? So, you know, I kind of let that in a little bit. I just allow whatever happens to happen. Occasionally, from me doing these little mucking about things, sometimes something really, well, you know, in my opinion, my humble opinion for myself, I think sounds quite good. So, not necessarily everything I've done, but there's been quite a few times where you know, I like that. I'll play some tunes one day, right, from my old phones, which I download my covers on there, and I use them as devices because they're no longer connected, so I don't get interruption of messages. I use them as an MP3, so I can stand there and play my guitar, sing a few songs to myself, and no audience. And my one fan who comes around occasionally, called George, that's followed me since Roughly Smooth, which was, I was like 19. So, you know, the first band I had with a guy called Dave. We had a great time doing boats and stuff and hotels. You know, no, that's where I started. He got locked out of his place, so I broke into his place for him and realised he was a DJ at the time. And then he told me he was grade 8 pianist. I just told him that I bought a load of keyboards upstairs. We went back to the kebab shop where I worked, and I had all the equipment set upstairs, which was only a few keyboards at the time, little speakers, and spent the rest of the day literally singing songs, and realised by the end of it, shit, I know enough to go out and do it. So we did. Anyway, save some of that story for another time, maybe. And thanks very much for all of you coming. I do appreciate it, you know, taking time out of your day to come and watch someone play. Aha! That's cool, isn't it? Poet didn't know it. Not a very good one, but I am one. All right, so Tom, thanks for coming. Thomas Versler. Thanks very much for Elena. Lovely, thank you. Beautiful woman. I hope you are a woman, Elena. Yeah, mainly Thomas and who else is still here, if anybody, because there's 3 people apparently in the chat, which is wonderful. I had 5 earlier. Wow, you've got to start somewhere. Not expecting to be, I don't expect it will get very big, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it, Tom? You got to give it a go, you know. So see you guys later, and hopefully I'll see you about in the chats and stuff, you know. See ya. Bye guys, have a good one. See you on GoofOn in the chat. Don't forget, like and subscribe, guys. Anybody else? Yeah.